Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm finally at my base. It might look a lot different from my previous videos because I have been working on my base quite a bit, trying to decorate it, but it's not completed yet, right? There's still a lot of stuff to do. But I'm making them. I'm decorating it slowly. Um, I cannot really spend time just decorating it. I'll get bored. So whenever I'm building like a factory outside, and I want to spend some time just decorating, like not think about much stuff, then I'll come here, do some decoration, go back. I don't like some parts. I already don't like some parts. It looks like a box from some angles, etc. I want to change some stuff, but I'm slowly building it up. I do like this side though, like just a little bit, like this sort of like cantilever stuff, cantilever beam thing, which is protruding over here. I like that. There's like a small balcony over here, which is something that is nice. I have made this like a main entrance, which can like where I can bring in like trucks and stuff. This is something that is nice. Although inside is still ongoing, is still things to be done. Yeah, I'll make it slowly. I don't have any specific plans yet. I was just trying some stuff out, and slowly it'll take its shape, right? There are also stuff which I'm thinking about, like some factories that I want to build. All the SAM stuff will be built in this base, right? All the SAM stuff I'll be bringing here, and I'll make it. I'm also thinking of what to do with like that production amplifier thingy. What is that called? Let's go to power. I think it's in power. Yes, alien power augmenter. So I need to build multiple of these. Like this increases power by quite a bit. So I want to think of how to build it. Do I want to separate a separate factory nearby? It will be close to my this base, right? It won't be far away from here because I want it to be visible from here. So it will probably be somewhere over here if I think of doing it separately, or I might put it over here itself. But let's see. But I still want this to be the main piece, sort of like I don't want my main base to go really tall and just overshadow that. That should not happen. It should at least, this should at least be twice the height of this base. So that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. And also this part I need to keep it open because, you know, the pod needs a space to go somewhere. I don't want it to clip through surfaces, but I do not know the size of this. Maybe it will still clip through. If so, I will change that. But yeah, it's slowly taking its shape, but it's not final yet. I still need to do lot of changes. I really don't like the box design, but I do not know how to change it. I probably will have to put in some windows here and there, do some stuff that will help this quite a bit. But I'm still thinking. I'm open to any suggestions because I'm really bad at decorating stuff. All I know that it doesn't look good, but I do not know how to make it look good. So that's something that I lack. And yeah, I'm open to any suggestions. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions on this, and I'll try to incorporate those. But yeah, the other plan I have is I want to build a factory right um, over there, like right beside this factory, and this factory which I'll build over here, like will be on the other side of the cliff, right? Like overlooking this factory. That factory will be only for space elevator parts. That will be completely be for space elevator parts, and I'll build a huge factory over there. I was waiting for like unlocking phase 5. That's when I will start building that, not even phase 4, because I'm not sure of all the resources that I need to bring for phase 5 part, right? So for phase 5, I will be building that factory, and for phase 5, that's the way I will unlock phase 5. Phase 4, I will still probably do it manually, but for phase 5, I'll just build that factory, bringing in all the resources, automate all the space elevator parts, and then make a factory over there. That'll look awesome. And also it'll be on the other side of the cliff, so that will also look awesome. And the other thing is, all the resources that I want to bring into that, if it is like very far away from my main base, right? So let me just minimize this, minimize, do that. Yeah, so if it's far away from my main base, like somewhere over here and all, I will bring in using trains. So that's where I will use trains. And I'll bring in using train from underneath this pass over here, bring the resources up top, and build all the required stuff. It will look awesome. the idea is nice, but I do not know how it will turn out. But let's see. The train going above this huge chasm, right? Um, will look awesome. uh, but I have not thought that out as to how to make that happen. But let's see. But yeah, that's some of the ideas that I have to build the next couple of stuff. Um, so yeah. But as of now, I want to unlock all the next milestones. So over here, if we see, so there's Hoverpack, Logistics 5, Hazmat, and System Development. I can unlock every single one of these. And until I unlock the control system development, there is absolutely nothing that I need to build factories for. However, this one gives me Hoverpack and inventory slots, which is fine. Logistics 5, I did not think I would get Logistics 5 right here. I thought it would be in tier 8, but it's right over here, which is nice. So I can unlock that. Hazmat suit, I do need to build a factory for iodine infused filter though. This is very important. I cannot interact with uranium if I do not get this, if I do not automate this. So I will set up a factory for that. And then control system development. Finally, over here, I have some stuff that I need to build blueprints for, which is radio control units and supercomputers. So I need to make those. So apart from that, there is nothing much. So I will unlock everything today and complete tier 7. Then I'll start building factories for these. Once everything is done, that's when I'll move into tier 8. I won't simply just move into tier 8 and try to hurry stuff. So let's see. So let me just get everything over here. Take all. Nice. Let me go to the first one. Select milestone. What? Where are the motors? Okay. Let me just quickly take in some motors. Nice.
Milestone reached. The hover pack draws energy from nearby power connections and so can only be used in their vicinity. It provides an excellent vantage point of your work, which you clearly need. Otherwise, you would have optimized that obvious problem by now.
Okay. Yeah, the Ada just said the regular stuff. There isn't much over there. So once the pod returns, I'll unlock the next stuff. Hoverpack is something that you can use if there is power nearby. I do not know how much useful it will be. I remember that in early access when I was using it, the Hoverpack had really less range. So I couldn't use it that much. But I will check it out. 100 megawatt consumption. It's not much. It's fine. And then if it has a really long range, it will be very helpful. But of course, you need to have power to do that. So if you are building factory somewhere in the forest, in the red forest, like somewhere over there or something like that, it won't be of much use. So you always need power for it. But it might definitely be helpful if it has a longer range. But yeah, let's wait for pod to come back and then we can unlock the next milestone. Okay, the pod is back. Now we can unlock logistics 5, Mark 5. Let's see. Hope it doesn't clip right now.
Milestone reached. Fixit dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
Oh man. Right when I thought Ada was being a little bit less sarcastic, he went back to being Ada again. Okay. So now I have unlocked Mark 5, which takes in Alclass sheets, which is good. I have already automated this, so I can start using Mark 5 easily then. I don't have to rely on Mark 4 anymore. Okay, all of my future blueprints and all of my future factories will start using this. This is actually really good because it transports 780, which means I can completely utilize a Mark 2 miner on a pure node fully overclocked. Because right now I can't utilize that because fully overclocked Mark II miner on a pure node gives me 600 resources per minute. And Mark 4 belts is only 480 resources, so I could only overclock it twice every single time. But now I can fully utilize it. Like I can overclock it completely and get in 600 resources from it, which will help quite a bit. Like that's a lot of resources. Okay, so that's nice. So I can start utilizing that. And yeah, I'll just wait for the pod to come back and then I can unlock the next milestone. Hey, so the pod is finally back. Now we can unlock the next milestone, which is hazmat suit. This is extremely essential for uranium.
Milestone reached. The hazmat suit protects the wearer from radiation by consuming iodine-infused filters. You may find this protection essential if you are going to finally get around to saving humanity. I previously gave you compliments in an attempt to inspire you, but it might have given you the wrong idea. I will definitely be totally honest with you from this moment on. Here is a demonstration of a truthful compliment. That suit looks like it was made for you. Because it was.
What does that mean? What? Okay. Uh, I did. First of all, I never realized she ever made a compliment. Uh, I guess it had something that she said had the slightest bit of inclination towards a compliment and she took it back. Okay, it's fine. So yeah, so hazmat suit. So I can finally make that. So where will that go? So it'll go in my body. Okay. So let us quickly take a look at this iodine filter, iodine infused filter. So it takes in the aluminum casing, quick wire, and gas filter. Oh my god! And it doesn't have it doesn't have any alternate recipes. 3.75 gas filters. Interesting. Right now, I think I'm making 7.5 gas filters per minute. So it's half of that. Okay. I can take half of that in that same setup. It is so my gas filter setup, like my factory which is making gas filter, is in the fuel generator power plant. It's over there, and right on top of that is the aluminum casing setup, so or aluminum ingot setup. So I can, it only needs 3.75 aluminum casings though. That's just, oh my god. That's way too little. I might just pull it from my own personal storage, honestly. I don't really. 3.75 aluminum casings, who cares? Like, I'll just pull it from there and I'll make a factory for the iodine infused filters right over there. Quick wire is something that I have to bring. I have to bring in Criterium just for that. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'll make an iodine infused filter right over there. That will be the easiest thing for me to do. So yeah, I'll just do that. Now let's just wait for the pod to come back and then I'll unlock the next milestone. Hey, so the pod is back. Now the final milestone in tier 7. I can unlock this. Let's see. Nice. Look at that fog.
Milestone reached. Several parts more efficient and powerful than the human brain can now be made to compensate for many deficiencies otherwise encountered in future development efforts. The blender enables you to mix and/or combine parts and fluids for more complex recipes. Most importantly, project part number 6, the assembly director system, should be produced and delivered to the space elevator as soon as possible.
Okay. I talked over Ada at the beginning, but I am pretty sure she put me down again. She was being negative towards me again. Okay. Wait, what did I unlock? I unlocked control system sulfur. Scannable resource sulfur is in tier 7. I really thought they would fix that part. So every single time, ma'am, like, helps you unlock the scanning resources extremely fast, like sulfur, criterium, everything. But I thought they would just remove it. Like, it doesn't, like, what's even the purpose of having this over here? I don't know. Scannable resource sulfur. Yeah, anyway. Sulfuric acid, packaged sulfuric acid, batteries. I probably will not make any factory for a battery because I won't be using drones. You can use it on in vehicles. Used as primary fuel for drones and vehicles. That's an interesting change. Although I hate trucks. It's fun to see them going around everywhere, but it's so inefficient and you cannot rely on it not a single time. And you need to build such a huge infrastructure for it, which is like probably 3 to 4 times more time consuming than a train setup. So I will never build a truck setup, although it's fun. I watch lots of videos of people building it and it's a lot of fun and it looks cool. But yeah. Okay, batteries though, yeah, I am not making it because I won't be using drones. Unless very, very late game, I might just make a battery setup and just use like one drone port just because it looks nice in my main, on my main base somewhere for something. I don't know. Radio control units, supercomputers, yeah, these two are mandatory. Then blenders. Blends fluids, wait. Blends or combines them with solid parts in a wide variety of processes. Head lift is 10 meters, okay. Okay. Let's take a look at that. Production, blender. Okay, I can easily build that. Did the model change? No, it's pretty much the exact same, right? Yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. All I have is a battery right now, which needs sulfuric acid, alumina solution. Yeah, you need alternate recipes for that. Yeah. So I will start researching some of the hard drives. I have lots of hard drives left. I will start doing that and getting all the recipes. Also, one tip is that whichever recipe which I don't want, which I never wanted, I have just left it as it is. I have never like selected any rewards. So right now is, if you see, the my final recipe has only one, like my final scan has only one, which means that I have no more recipes left right now to unlock, which means that any new hard drive that I scan will always scan the latest recipe, the newest recipe, the newest things that I have unlocked. So it will only give me the recipes, alternate recipes for those. It will never give me like early game recipes. Like all of these recipes I don't want, so I have just left it as it is. There are some really nice recipes here though, for these, like for space elevator parts, but since I don't need it just yet, I have just left it as it is. It's totally fine. Yeah, and I will probably unlock these after I have gotten everything that I wanted for everything else. That's when I'll unlock those, because if I unlock even a single recipe over here, the other recipe goes back into the pool of recipes that you can rescan, right? Which I don't want. I never want this recipe. Like for example, this, it needs coal quartz, gives me a little bit more quartz. Unless I have an extremely high use case for quartz that I really need, like quartz crystals, that's when I'll unlock this. Until then, I won't be unlocking that. So something like that. So yeah, now the other thing. Let's just take a look at some of the recipes. Um, Supercomputers, yeah, it has two alternate recipes which I need to unlock. This recipe I think is extremely inefficient. I have blueprints for computers, for AI limiters, for high-speed connectors. Plastic, no way. I'm unlocking alternate recipes. Anything that involves plastic and rubber, I'm avoiding those. So okay, radio control units, aluminum casing, perfect. Crystal oscillator computers, yeah, and it has alternate recipes. I can make both of these pretty easily. I have most of the blueprints ready already. For the rest, I will try to make a single blueprint directly for a supercomputer, but that might be really, really tough though. Let's see. I'll try to make one. Yeah, with that, I have unlocked everything in tier 7. Tier 7 is complete. I can't believe I have already completed tier 7. I'm taking the game slow. I'm slowly doing everything. I'm doing it method like very systematically and trying to follow and trying to build factories as and when I unlock stuff, so that I don't have to, like right now I can hurry. I can build some temporary setup and get the tier 8 rolling. I can unlock this, like all I need is 50 radio control. I can set up something temporary and get this done. Similarly, I can do for supercomputers, get that done. And yeah, I can pretty much unlock everything, in fact. But I don't want to do that because it will be very difficult for me to follow through if I just hurry and unlock everything. That's like a really huge tip for especially new people. Like when I first started the game, I just hurried through everything and tried to unlock everything as quickly as possible, and that was a big mistake. Because you will be overwhelmed with all the different stuff that you will have to build in terms of factory wise, and that's bad. So instead, as soon as you unlock something, just build a factory for that, complete that part, and move forward. That's the best thing. So first, I'll build an iodine-infused filter factory. Then I'll build a radio control unit and supercomputer factory, and then I'll be ready to unlock tier 8 milestones. Yeah, with that, thank you everyone. See you guys in my next video. Bye.